unless we satisfy the 5 tests. We must protect our NHS. We must see sustained falls in the death rate. We must see sustained and considerable falls in the rate of infection. We must sort out our challenges in getting enough PPE to the people who need it. And yes, it's a global problem, but we must fix it. And last, we must make sure that any measures we take do not force the reproduction rate of the disease.
Disease? You are the fucking disease.
Over 1. So
you are the disease, Mr. Johnson. You are the fucking disease.
And to chart our progress and to avoid...
Oh, you progressed, alright.
We're establishing a new COVID alert system run by a new joint...
Oh, is that your track and trace?
And that COVID alert level will be determined primarily by R and the number of coronavirus cases. And in turn, that COVID alert level will tell us how tough we have to be in our social distancing measures. The lower the level, the fewer the measures, the higher the level, the tougher and stricter we will have to be. There will be 5 alerts.
Stricter than what you've already been. You've already removed everyone's fucking rights, and that's strict enough.
In the UK, and level 5 is the most critical. The kind of situation we could
Can't even stand this guy's fucking voice anymore. I don't even know why I'm bother watching the fucking shit.
Over the period of the lockdown, we've been in level 4, and it's thanks to your sacrifice we're now in a position to begin to move in steps to level 3, and as we go,
thanks to your sacrifice,
to play in keeping the ardor,
my manipulation again, thanking you,
following the rules,
getting you to follow the rules, thanking you.
There are 2
stay in, thank you.
We must reverse
claiming he's on your side, but he's not. That's what that's about, folks.
And in the NHS,
he's claiming to be on your side. Thank you. He doesn't give a fuck about you.
Much more to be done. And if we're to control
there's nothing to be done apart from stop this bullshit.
World-beating system for testing potential victims and for tracing their contacts, so that all told,
we're all victims. Victims of a fucking global dictatorship.
Every day.
What you've bowed down to.
Fast progress on testing, but there is so much more to do now, and we can. When this began, we hadn't seen this disease before, and we didn't fully understand its effects.
You did. We've heard of it. It's on the back of a bottle of Dettol, Boris.
Science on this invisible
Corona.
And we will pick it up where it strikes, because our new system will be able in time to detect local flare-ups.
New system.
As well as
that's what the lockdown's all about. Bring about a new system. Shaking up the fucking... shaking up Britain into a new system.
Below 1, between 0.5 and 0.9, but potentially only just below 1. And though we have made progress in satisfying at least some of the conditions I have given, we have by no means fulfilled all of them. And so, no, this is not the time simply to end the lockdown this week.
Told you,
instead,
I predicted it.
We're taking the first steps to modify.
I predicted it, you wouldn't end the lockdown. I fucking predicted it.
Change of emphasis that
45 minutes ago I predicted it.
This week. We said that you should work from home if you can.
You fucking scum, Boris. You fucking trash, mate.
We now need
do us a favour, get yourself a piece of rope and hang yourself off a fucking tree.
Or manufacturing should be actively encouraged to go to work, and we want it to be safe for you to get to work. So you should avoid public transport if at all possible, because we must and will maintain...
Avoid public transport. Tell you what that's about, folks.
So,
getting you used to not using your car.
But you should go to work if you can.
All in aid of fucking electric vehicles.
And to ensure your
the smart grid.
Been working to establish new
that's what that is, folks.
To make workplaces COVID secure.
Everything they're doing now is an implementation of Agenda 2020 and Agenda 30.
Or even better, by walking or bicycle.
That's what this all is.
public transport.
Telling me a couple of months and this has all been orchestrated on soon as this coronavirus came about. All this has
and from this Wednesday
been constructed.
To take more and even unlimited amounts of
rubbish.
Exercise.
It's been planned for years. All this has.
Local park. You can drive to other destinations.
Been planned for fucking years.
Sports only with members of your own household. You must obey the rules on social distancing, and to enforce those rules.
Yeah, getting used to it, folks, so you can be tracked in years to come. Track and trace.
And so,
the RFID microchip put in your hand.
Increasing data, we will be monitoring the R and the number of new infections and the progress we are making. And if we as a nation begin to fulfill the conditions I have set out, then in the next few weeks,
fulfill the conditions, they are.
We may be able to go
pat on the back. Do as you're told, and we'll go forward.
By June the 1st, after half term, we believe we may be in a position to begin the phase.
Fuck me, that isn't fucking
shops, and to get primary pupils
tricking you into doing something. Then what is?
Beginning with reception.
Boris Johnson wants to pretend be your friend if you do as you're told.
Is that secondary pupils facing exams next year will get at least some time with their teachers before the holidays, and will shortly be setting out detailed guidance on how to make it work in schools and shops and on transport. And step 3, at the earliest by July and subject to all these...
Oh, they've got it all planned out, haven't they? Giving you all the fucking... the months.
But only if the numbers supported.
Knew he wasn't fucking...
to reopen at least some of
roll this fucking lockdown back.
And other public places, provided they're safe and enforce social distancing.
Still bang on with all the social distancing.
We will be driven
top priority, the social distancing is.
Or economic necessity. We're going to be driven by the science, the data, and public health.
Getting used to it, all you bozos in society, all you brain dead sheeple. Getting used to it. Don't be complaining after once you've been enslaved.
The entire country.
It's too late then.
The advice to observe social distancing.
And you realise you're fucking in a lockdown grid, you're living in a Nazi state. Don't moan about it then when it's too late and you did fuck all. And you've been forced over a cliff.
With transmission significantly lower, to impose quarantine on people coming into this country by air. And it's because of your efforts to get the...
Hey up, here we go again, your efforts. Trick of the mind.
That this measure...
Boris Johnson wants to be your friend.
And of course, we'll be monitoring our progress, locally, regionally, and nationally. And if there are outbreaks, if there are problems, we will not hesitate to put on the brakes. We've been through the initial peak.
Government will be sending out a fucking free lollipop for everybody soon. If you do as you're told, to stay indoors.
We have a route, and we have
a getting a free lolly for a post.
Consuming pressure and challenge to
so make sure you stay indoors, folks. You might achieve and get that lolly
that we need. But in the end, this is a plan that everyone must make work. And when I look at what you've done already, the patience and common sense.
How many times has you done this now? The patience and common sense.
Isolation we all want to end.
Fucking, there's been no fucking common sense.
The incredible bravery and hard work of our NHS staff, our care workers.
The TikTok videos, dancing in corridors and on the streets, yeah. Alright, Boris, yeah.
Every walk of life who are helping us to beat this disease. Police, bus drivers, train drivers, pharmacists, supermarket workers, road hauliers, bin collectors, cleaners.
Oh, police harassing the public.
Postal workers, our teachers,
right.
And 1,000 more. The scientists who are working round the clock to find a vaccine.
Bill Gates, yeah.
The millions of everyday acts of kindness and thoughtfulness that are being performed.
Microsoft geek trained fucking.
And that have helped
Microsoft scientists with his fucking killer vaccines, Bill Gates.
Use this plan to get us through the next.
He's right, he just said plan.
Can't do it by
add demic on the end of that, Boris. Plandemic.
We will simply wait and go on until we've got it right. We will come back.
You'll never get it right.
From this devilish.
Got it all fucking wrong.
We will come back to health and robust health.
And hell will be waiting for you, Mr. Johnson, when you fucking reach there, when you fucking croak it.
Be stronger and better.
And let's hope there is a fucking hell.
More innovative.
And you get there.
More economically dynamic, but also more generous and more sharing. But for now, we must stay alert, control the virus, and
There's your new logo.
Thank you very much.
There's your new logo, what I was talking about 45 minutes ago on a video I uploaded. That's your new logo. I already predicted all this. There's a new logo and a new fucking phrase what he's just come out with just at the end there. I knew he wouldn't roll it back. He's a lying fucking scumbag piece of fucking shit. I knew he wouldn't take it back. Yeah, what's changed? We're still in the same fucking boat. We're in the same fucking boat. Yeah, everything he said there, and he's trying to make you feel good. A pat on the back for what you've been doing, all you fucking sheeple who've stayed indoors. You've done wonderful. Boris Johnson says. He wants to thank you all. You've been fantastic. You've done well imprisoning yourselves, everybody. And if you do as you're told for another couple of months, we'll send you a free lollipop.